goes, "Wow, look at the chip paint on these chairs." What? How did I miss that? And I looked around, there were chips everywhere. I just missed it. And um, sometimes if you keep going into some place,
Yeah.
you miss it. So you gotta step
Take a
back,
step back.
and you change hats. Not the GM. I'm a customer. And
Okay.
you know, employees and people come in through the employee entrances, but do they come in through where the customer comes in?
True.
And I find myself, I'm looking down all the time because I'm picking up trash, I'm picking up paper every day. So I ask my people, how many pieces of paper? It's like challenging. Did you pick up more than I did today? And if I interview a new employee, if you're walking on property and if you see some trash or some paper, do you walk by? Do you pick it up? If you walk by, go work for AFES. Or go work somewhere else. I don't want to, but if you're someone who's going to pick that on up and then put that away, that's the person I want to start with, and see if we can mold you into.
I think that's one of the things that the military kind of ingrains in that, if you see a problem, then take care of it on the spot.
Yeah.
Don't
If you see
don't
something,
walk past,
say something.
Yeah, don't walk
That's
past it.
Right.
Just, pick it up, throw it away. It's too easy.
Yeah, and I pretty much tell my employees, hey, if you see it, then, or if somebody comes up to you, you own it. You own it and try to fix it. I had a guy last week. He was I was over there by the stack elevators and by the dragging towers. The guy came off. He saw my name tag. He goes, "Oh, you're general manager. Hey, you got a couple of minutes?" I said, "Sure." He started telling me, "Hey, I just like you. I come here very often, and unfortunately, didn't have the experience I wanted. Do you have time to go up to my room?" So I went up there to his room. I saw what, he pointed to me, "Hey, here's the issues that I was having here." One of them was Wi-Fi. I can't solve Wi-Fi, but I can just see how good is coming into his room and stuff like that. But unfortunately, he had a drain next to his in the bathroom that was a constant drip. So they said, "Close the door." We don't say close the door. We say, "Hey, how do we fix it?" I found my chief of engineering. I said, "Hey, this guy is really upset. It's like his third day. He comes here all the time. Can you go up there?" And he fixed the problem. The guy dropped off a handwritten note. "Hey, thanks for taking care of the issue. We got it all taken care of." And because he had been experiencing that for a couple of days, I have the authority to go get a gift certificate. So I went and gave him a gift certificate. Say, he says, "You don't have to do it." I said, "Hey, this is, we did not meet your expectations during your stay here. So, the least I can do is offer you, this gift certificate." And that night he was at one of the restaurants, and he just said, "Hey, I just appreciate you, doing that." I had another incident where we had the major exercise about a month ago, and we had and we had senior advisors here who were retired 1, 2, and 3 stars. And when they retired 3 stars, we have 2 rooms called our penthouse, which is our #1 suite. And he goes, "For some reason I didn't get in the penthouse, this time here. I got in this room here, but I like to do some cooking, and I don't have anything to cook while I'm in there. I actually use a microwave." So I knew we had some DVs coming in during this guy's, it's like a 3-week stay. So I came down, talked to my reservations folks about, "Yep, Chief of Staff to Army's coming, 4-star. Hey, I think he outranks you, Mr. 3-star. But then, I said, "Hey, can we get this guy a housekeeping set that has some plates and some silverware, some cups, and that? Can we just go ahead and put it in his room?" He said, "Yeah." So in 5 minutes, we had it in his room. I went upstairs. He was up on the mezzanine. Found him. I said, "Hey," told him, "here's what's going on regarding your room." I said, "Yeah, I could put you in right now, but you're going to have to move. Wait for, Chief of Staff of the Army to vacate, and then move again back where he is." And he goes, "Let me think about it." He goes, "I'll just stay where I'm at, and I'll wait till the chief moves, and then I'll move in." Okay. And by the time his function was done, was in his room. That housekeeping set was in his room. Okay. So he sent a note saying, "Hey, thanks for putting that in. I'm really surprised. You know, I didn't think it'd be there that quick, but thanks for listening. You know, you just gotta listen. Listening's great, but then you gotta be able to, can you act on it?
Yeah, that's something that's like a recurring theme, as because we watch a lot of videos and different interviews of our instructor interviewing other people, as well as, you know, different podcasts, and that's kind of the recurring theme as far as if you find something that the customer does not like, handle the situation and make sure that they are satisfied with the outcome. That way, you know, they can return, because that word of mouth business is like the biggest thing in hospitality.
Yeah, because who complain? You get comments, man. You know, you get comments from folks who are not happy. With my comments, I really get a lot of comments from folks who are happy, but those who are not, I mean, we try to act on them as quickly as we can, so that we solve, because you all have choices. You know, someone, you know, you are a little bit younger than me, in the age that, you know, the new young soldier, the new young airman, and the new sailor coming in, they travel with devices.
Yes.
Not just a device, with devices, and they want the same speed, they want the same thing that they have at home, which they pay top dollar for, but they come to the hotel and they expect that for free. So, you know, so I have to include, we're including that in our costs of the room, but then they also want everything now. So your time to react to any type of issue is a problem. With today's customer is really, really quick. And if you don't act quick, they got choices. They're going to go somewhere else.
Yes.
And then they're going to say, somebody says, hey, I'm going there. Don't stay at Dragon Hill Lodge, man. I was there and I did this stuff here. Boom, you've lost it. So I try our best to quickly solve the issue, and hopefully, you know, a service failure and service recovery, I mean, that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
And if you're in a business, that's what the manager is there for. Sometimes you can't be, but you have to empower your lower level employees to be able to do that. You got to give them some flexibility to do something. I had, you know, I'm responsible for eating meals here in all my restaurants, just to check on food quality, check on the customer service and that. And I was at Green Street, it was 2 weeks ago. I ordered chicken teriyaki, and I know, talking to my food and beverage guy and to my logistics guy in charge of the warehouse, we were using chicken thighs, much better meat to use for chicken teriyaki, because it's more tender than a chicken breast. Well, when it came out, I had 2 chicken breasts. I go, okay. And the one, it's like eating rubber chicken. You know, it shouldn't happen when the general manager is out there eating, but I'm glad I did. I got the waitress, got the lead restaurant manager on duty at the time, and says, hey, this is unsatisfactory. This is not good. So they brought me out another one. Tastes just the same. This is not, I'm not going to eat anymore. So I got with my food and beverage director that next morning and said, hey, he had this issue. And he goes, we told him we wanted, since we got the chicken thighs in, boneless chicken thighs, that we were supposed to use. So we were using chicken breasts, but they were supposed to stop using that. So just communication didn't make it on up there. So I had it last 2 days ago. It's fabulous. And it was chicken thigh meat. So, you know, so that's kind of stuff. And one of my favorite tools is that right there. I take pictures all the time. Take pictures and send it to them. Say, what's this? How does this look to you? You know, we were trying something new, and they go, wow. They put in fried egg on top of this, but the pan was so hot, you could just see that the outer edges of the egg were all burned. And I said, man, I'm not ordering this again. So they changed that up as well.
Okay.
So that's kind of interesting stuff. But I mean, how many rooms? We got. How did we get off of that? Okay, that was the tangent. I got 394. I've got 2 towers. We've got the Dragon Tower, and we have the Soldier's Tower. My rooms are divided 70% king, single king, and 30% double queens. What's happening in the business, if you look in the trends, a lot of the commercial hotels are going double kings if there's room.
Okay.
Because that's what people are asking for. They like the kings. Here, I'm not really sure how they came up with that split of 70-30, because we did have the families coming on in, and that we may have wanted to change that, but I can't do that until I have another renovation, just because our single kings have one picture right over the bed, and the double queens have a picture and a picture over each one. So you just can't go there and just flip the room and change it. And look, it's just not right. And you don't have the extra amenities in the rooms. The other picture to put there to do that. So you really have to think that out. To think, what is my business model? Who comes in here? Do I need to do the double queens? Do I need to do the single kings? And just what's the right mix for that? Okay. Also is the what type of rooms? We have suites that are more than just you come in there and you got that like we were seeing the standard room, but we have a sitting area as well. So for our higher ranking guests, we have the suites, and then I have the penthouse, of course, for the more higher ups, the 3-star and the 4-star folks who come and visit me. So we have those. I said it's $299 in the Dragon, and then $95 over here in the Soldiers Tower. So Dragon was what we first built, and then when they expanded, when they added the Soldiers Tower, we added 95 rooms to that. Okay. And restaurants, I've got 6 restaurants. The Hartel House. Do you know where that is? Have you been there?
That's across
the street.
I've never actually been to that one. I've only eaten in restaurants here.
Okay. That one's a membership club for the the senior leaders here.
Okay.
And our plateware and chinaware there is all stamped with a 4-star flag. Okay. So that's where he does a lot of his major functions. Not only the U.S. but the Rock leadership uses that as well. So I have some special rooms up there that I use. It is open, closed on Mondays, but open on every day. Not open on lunch on Saturdays, but it's open on lunch Tuesday through Friday. Sunday it has a Sunday brunch buffet. Green Streets, that one's virtually open every day, 3 meals a day. That's my main breakfast one.
Yeah, that's one I've eaten at the majority of the time that I come.
It's kind of, I guess I would put that on the line of a upscale Denny's restaurants, maybe a Denny's with a Chili's type of a menu on that one there. Oasis, the one downstairs, is kind of like our Tex-Mex type of a restaurant. That one's open every day, lunch and dinner, except for Thursday nights. That's when we do our Asian buffet up on the mezzanine. Sable's not open on Mondays. That's my white tablecloth steakhouse, and that it also has a pretty extensive wine list here. Bakery in the deli. Have you been down there?
Yes.
Okay.
I've eaten many a fast breakfast.
Okay. So the scrambled eggs or the egg burrito.
Yeah.
I get that when I'm in a rush. And
can't beat it,
bacon, egg, and cheese burrito. Get that, and you're just munching and walking. I mean, it's really, really good. But there at the deli, we bake by hand everything but the bagels and the English muffins. Everything down there, my guys make it all their own.
Okay.
So it's pretty amazing. I love being down there at 7 o'clock at night, because that's when they're putting the icing on the donuts, and I always tell them add more, put some more down there. They don't like me down there at 7
Because
o'clock.
I actually am in food service.